Widows, which came out in 2018 and has lots of different people in it, including Liam Neeson. And you know what, it's really bad because the film is mostly about the widows, and it's the female characters, and there's Michelle Rodriguez and anyway, there's some other chicks in it which I don't remember their names, which is really bad because it is all about the women, it's all about the female. And what a film, seriously. So essentially, again, I don't want to give away the premise of the film, but it sort of begins with a heist, and led by Liam Neeson. And essentially this film is about the wives of people who were in that heist. I don't think it's too much to give away there. Basically, within the heist, which was all the men, basically they died, and the widows band together to pull off another heist. So obviously there's stuff like Ocean's 11, and there are different other heist movies, but for me, I've not seen a heist movie led by women. I mean, I know there was that Ocean's 8, but for me it kind of had a bit of a sort of a jokey kind of a suave, funny type stuff and thing. But Widows, for me, it's actually quite dark, quite really real. There's something really edgy about it. And Steve McQueen, I don't know too much about Steve McQueen as a director, only that he directed 12 Years a Slave, Hunger, Shame, which both starred Michael Fassbender. And so, you know, they're not light-hearted films. However, just the amount of depth for me that I saw in this film, wow, I think. And you know, I was talking to someone and about sort of the relevance of things and references in films, that, you know, it's no mistake that certain songs are used by certain artists, and you know, music is, I suppose, I wouldn't say the backbone of a film, but definitely adds relevance and definitely adds to its gravitas. And when you sort of look into it, or when you hear it, it's like, oh my gosh, that has so many levels. And there was a lot of that in this film. And for me, the narrative and the storytelling was incredible. Just, and in terms of, I also heard that he's an artist, and so when you see sort of quite picturesque or quite, you know, shots done in certain ways, and it's like there's a difference between which narrative you're looking at and who's, you know, the perspective. And it's really, really well done. And I was just blown away by how just the depth of some of the scenes. Sometimes it wasn't even, nothing needed to be happening, but it's just the picture that was set, or the scene that was set, and it was just mind-blowing. And like, I think there was a scene where nothing was happening, but you just felt the depth of that character, or the, you know, the pain or the anguish that they were in, just by seeing their face or them looking out of a window. And it's like, that's the power of that person's acting, but also the direction of the director. So I was just, and to sort of see things, for me, like I mean, I've said in quite a few of these videos that I quite like picking up on certain sort of telltale signs of where the narrative is going, and I won't know at the very beginning of the film, but just seeing them and picking up on them, and then being like, oh my gosh, that's going to happen next, oh my god. And I was pleasantly surprised, but also when I saw it coming, I was like, what? And it was just, it's one of those films that was just like, there's at every single turn, you're like, what? And again, I'm not going to give away anything because I really suggest you watch it. And it's one of those ones where it's not a slow burner. It's definitely one to sink your teeth into, and that you can watch and rewatch and pick up on things and be like, what? And I think that's, for me, what's really, again, what's something that's really relevant in a film for me to rewatch again, is something that, when you can pick up on things and you can see things on a rewatch. But yeah, I mean, if this was a film, this was definitely a film for female empowerment. This idea of taking control, and certain characters. So there's this one character who you see, and if you're a Walking Dead fan, or if you're the Punisher fan, Shane, or the Punisher, he's in it, and he's one of the guys who dies in the heist. But as a relationship, his wife, or the person he widows, that's not a great relationship, even though it's that kind of abusive relationship when you're like, and I feel like she grows the most, or like you can see her sort of progression from the beginning of the film to the end, and it's that female empowerment that is just like, oh my gosh, this is what this heist has done for her, or this is what taking control can do for her. And I was just like, oh, every female in this film, or the widows, I guess, definitely have their own story, and their story is an amazing one, and sort of their journey throughout the film, and this idea of sisterhood and stuff. It's not really sisterhood, it's this idea of needing each other in order to survive, is the thing. And mate, it was so good, and I would suggest you watch it. And Liam Neeson, of course, and this is a film that if you put there's that silly thing where if you put Liam Neeson is, and then the title of the film, it doesn't work for this film, because it's not about him, it's about the widows. But so it's not Liam Neeson is the widows, and it doesn't work, because it's not about him. It's not he's not central. He's not centric. He's not the, yeah, you get what I mean. But basically, it's just totally watch it. And I don't know, if you saw as many things that I saw, hit me up. Yeah. It's LauraDDances. This is LauraDReviews, and I'm here with Tom. This is my minion. Literally. He's a water bottle, so he stayed at home. Yeah, I'm not going to explain about Tom, but basically I have a thing for minions, and he will be joining me for all of my reviews. Yeah, that's it for now. So yeah, let me know what you think and enjoy.